complex learning abilities. These behaviors keep our whales active and engaged. SeaWorld's killer whales have inspired generations all over the world, and we're excited to share their story with you today.
Killer whales are the ocean's top predator. They use cooperation and communication, not just size and strength, to take their place at the top of the ocean's food web. At the bottom are small animals, like krill. At the top, the apex predator, the killer whale. Killer whales are as big as a bus, faster than an Olympic swimmer, high-flying and powerful.
We're going to see all of that and more. These behaviors contribute to an environment that is full of enrichment.
We spend days, weeks, months, years building relationships with our whales. This creates trust, and that allows us to do some amazing things. For example, when you visit the doctor, you present your arm to draw blood, or step on the scale to see how much you weigh. It's much the same with our whales.
Today, you'll see the whales moving together in unison. These synchronized behaviors strengthen social bonds and enable the whales to problem solve as a group. Working together as a team makes them the ocean's top predator. Scientifically known as Orcinus orca, but commonly referred to as killer whales. Here at SeaWorld, we know them as Milani, Malia, and our killer whale family. SeaWorld's animal training techniques create a language between us and the whales. It's a language of learning through positive reinforcement, encouragement, commitment, and care. Through these techniques and our relationships, the whales learn to trust us. They even learn to take an active role in their very own health and well-being. So one of the very first things we train our whales to do are what we call husbandry or healthcare behaviors, and we're going to demonstrate a few of them for you today. The first one we're going to see from Milani right here in front of the slide out area, and this is how we ask for a voluntary blood sample. You can see she was asked to roll over ventrally or upside down and present us with her tail flukes, where we have access to the blood vessels very easily seen on the white undersides. Our veterinarians will come in at least once a month to collect a blood sample, and the whales are trained to remain calm and relaxed throughout the entire procedure. But blood samplers are just one important diagnostic that we do. Another one is weighing our whales. In order to weigh a whale, we ask them to slide their bodies up and out of the water onto a giant killer whale size scale. When Malia demonstrates that, she's going to come out of the water here in the slide out, and you're going to notice the portion of her body from her dorsal fin all the way down to her tail flukes is still in the water. That part of her body is called the peduncle. It's the powerhouse of the whale and allows them all the natural ability to swim, turn, exit, and re-enter the water. So in this scenario, if she were on a scale with that peduncle in the water, we're not getting an accurate weight on her. So we're going to ask Malia to lift that tail up and out of the water. Training this posture enables us to ensure accuracy, so we know that our younger whales are growing properly and our older whales are maintaining a healthy weight.
And the care isn't just physical. Mental stimulation and play are vital, and we surprise and engage with our whales at every opportunity. Play is how killer whales teach their young to hunt, and for the adults, play is important too. It seems that they just enjoy having fun. Making time for play is an important part of life for killer whales, and for us.
Did you know that killer whales love to play? And they actually learn a lot by playing, and through mimicry and observational learning. So we're going to put that to the test today with everybody over here on the left side of the stadium in our killer whale family. So alright, left side, everybody on your feet. We're all going to play a game of killer whale follow the leader. You guys will be our leaders, and Milani is going to be watching all of you. So on the count of 3, take both of your hands and wave them high above your head. Ready? 1, 2, 3, wave! Alright, she's watching. And look at that, she got it. Well done, everyone. You can go ahead and take a seat. As you can see, Milani was paying very close attention to you all. Killer whales are very amazing animals. For example, we have learned that the gestation period of a pregnant killer whale is approximately 17 months. That's information that would be impossible to gain out in the ocean. Other information can only be obtained through field observation, and that's why SeaWorld partners with different research organizations, such as NOAA and the Norwegian Orca Survey, in order to advance global education. Killer whales are powerful animals. Perhaps the best expression of that power can be seen when they hunt.
Killer whales stand apart. They have no natural predators, and just about any other ocean animal could be their dinner. Depending on where they live and their chosen prey, they've developed some epic hunting techniques. Off the coast of South America, killer whales will beach themselves, riding in on waves just long enough to catch prey. They'll also create waves that knock animals like penguins or seals from icebergs. Most importantly, they cooperate, communicate, and coordinate as a team. Here's footage of killer whales corralling a school of herring. A whale dips in and feeds, while the other whales eat the fish together with swipes of their tail flukes.
So killer whales create waves when they hunt, and they use their powerful tail flukes to stun their prey. You're about to see a demonstration of this. For our whales, it's a high-energy exercise session. But for all of you, it means it's time to get wet. Unfortunately, things like overfishing, pollution, and other factors are having serious impacts on some killer whale populations.
Killer whales are impressive animals, and it's pretty obvious why they're the top predator in the ocean. That means killer whales are invincible, right? Wrong.
Killer whales depend on a plentiful food source and a clean environment. They're completely dominant, yet completely dependent.
When it comes down to it, killer whales are not the most powerful animals in the ocean.
We hold the future of killer whales and the oceans in our hands.
Killer whales continue to surprise and amaze us. You're the perfect ambassador for the ocean. Limitless, connected, powerful.
But still vulnerable.
The challenges that we face can seem insurmountable.
Don't give up. Be inspired.
The ocean needs our help, and that seems overwhelming. But together, we can make it happen.
There's so much to learn.
So much to protect.
So much to explore. The killer whale story is still being written.
And there are simple things we all can do to make a difference.
All it takes is one.